Hey, good morning. I am back for my morning workout. I think it's Tuesday, so that should be day 2 of week 4. I got my Epoch Cam on it's not a tripod. It's kind of like a tripod. I don't know, it's a stand thingy. I set it up on the table in the back on my standing desk thing. Oh, excuse me. That didn't go onto this microphone. Just trying stuff out. Just seeing how it works. So, got 2 cameras going, got 1 dog. Well, I got 2 dogs. The other dog's in his old man chair in the other room. Gonna reset the timer, get my feet strapped in and get on it. Hopefully everything's set up right on the computer. Alright, keep my back straight. Alright, Henry, behave, buddy. Let's just get to it. Yeah, less than 2 minutes in. Usually takes me a little while. Henry, you make me nervous when you're right behind me, buddy. Guess you're far enough away. Alright, it has been rainy here. Rainy rain. It's supposed to rain all week. Flash flood watch or whatever, all the way through Friday. So much rain. Oh, Pretzel Rocks is on Happy EDM. So we got a little music. Got our doggo friends. Use some rowing machine on the internet. Got some dual camera technology. Just to see how that works. Epoch Cam is really quite easy. I mean, almost every streamer, I'm not saying every streamer needs 2 cameras. What I'm saying is that since almost all streamers have a cell phone, and they probably have it next to them while they're streaming, that it's so easy to set up Epoch Cam that, you know, if you have an idea, a creative idea, and you're like, man, if I just had another camera, or if your camera goes out and you're like, man, I do like, because some streamers don't use a camera, that's totally fine. Whatever you want to do. 1 camera, 5 cameras. But if you have a camera, you're having a problem with it. That's what I did last night on my Dicey Dungeons stream. My main camera had an issue because of how I was changing things around. And all I had to do was turn on my Epoch Cam. And there we go, I had a camera. So some people might want to just have it ready as a backup, even if they don't plan on using it on a regular basis. It's pretty good technology. So I got everything for my gaming PC build. I'm going to get on that today. Yesterday I didn't get too far. Last night the keyboard and trackball came. The new ones that I'm going to use. It's my first fancy keyboard. It's like a, I don't even know. I don't want to say what it is because if I get it wrong. But it's like a brand, you know, a gaming brand keyboard, which I don't normally use. I normally just use whatever HP or Dell keyboard I have left over from whatever. But I did get it on, not on sale per se. Over the years, I've gotten quite a few things. It's not exactly used, right? So if you use Newegg a lot, they have what they call open box. Essentially, they're returns. And a lot of returns that companies like Newegg get, aren't because something's wrong. It's because it wasn't what the person who ordered it needed, or they might even have not understood the way something worked. It's not actually broken. So I used to buy open box stuff fairly often. And with Amazon, they have Amazon Warehouse, which is essentially the same thing. So this keyboard's at Amazon Warehouse. So I saved, 10 or 20% or something like that by getting it essentially open box. So it's my first fancy keyboard. Doesn't seem very fancy. The only thing that really, the reason I got it was because it's supposed to be quieter. I know some people buy the mechanical keyboards because they like the clicky clacky, but I noticed on stream I really prefer a more silent keyboard and mouse. Especially, I've really lately noticed how loud mice clicks are on streams. Almost everybody's mice are, you can just hear them go clickety clickety clickety. So this trackball purports itself to be quieter, and I did test it out real quick, not like plug it in, but I just mashed the buttons a little bit, and they are quieter. We'll see how long they last. My track record on trackballs, the switches, the right and left mouse buttons lasting very long has not been good lately. I had a Kensington, I believe it's a Kensington Scroll trackball that lasted a good 3 or 4 years, and I pretty much like that one. It's not fancy, but it has a scroll wheel, and is that a hummingbird? There's a hummingbird out the window, but it's not at a tree. Usually around here, the hummingbirds will go up, you'll see them near trees feeding, but this one was just in the middle of the yard, hovering. Had to be a hummingbird. Anyways, see, there you go, squirrel, shiny thing. So that Kensington trackball was quite good, and I bought exact same model to replace it, and then that thing only lasted maybe, I don't think even a whole year. So then I tried this fancy Bluetooth trackball with a gazillion buttons from Japan. I forget what it's called, Elcom or something like that. It's pretty dang nice, but the left click's what you use all the time, right? The left click button started double clicking, and in Sims and other things, double clicks, it's not a big deal if you're just doing like browsing on YouTube or whatever, but in game, double clicks are bad. So that thing was pretty expensive. I thought it would last a whole lot longer. It was only about a year maybe until it started double clicking. So then I just switched to an ergonomic mouse. I use trackballs and non-standard mice because of repetitive. It's not carpal tunnel. I did some reading, and not that if it gets bad enough, I'll see a doctor, but the reason I don't think it's carpal tunnel is because that talks about numbness and tingling and whatever, and my forearm just gets achy, just tired. So I think it's what's called repetitive stress or repetitive motion or something like that, i.e. you're at your computer for 12 hours, your arm's going to give out. So the trackballs really help with that. Oh, that was messed up. Legs, arms. Legs, arms. So that's why I use trackballs. Anyways, this new trackball I got is a off-brand, so it wasn't as expensive. And it says it has silent switches, which they were pretty quiet. So I have a so-called quiet keyboard with a quiet trackball for my new gaming PC. Should be able to get it built today. It doesn't take as long. Man, back in the day when I had to walk to school uphill both ways in the snow, hooking up or building your own PC was even harder. The ISA boards, add-on boards, to go way back into like mid 90s, late 90s. Add-on cards like sound cards and things were ISA, and a lot of them, especially modems, had jumpers you had to set correctly or it wouldn't work. It was a lot of work. These days it's nice, the components are all fairly modular, you know, it's easy to say, I just need these 11 components, you just plug them all up. So it should go pretty easily. I made sure I've got a Windows 10 USB ready to go. It's not super new, but I think I created it earlier this year, so it'll only have to do like one major update after I get Windows installed. Looks like we're right about 10 minutes, but I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going to try to stick with saying that my new norm is 30 minutes. At this point, we're in week 4. So I'm going to try to say my norm is 30 minutes. If I'm not feeling good or I'm in a hurry, then 20 is probably still okay. But most of the time now, I'm going to be doing 30 minutes. So halfway will be 15 minutes. Simple arithmetic. So we got about 4.5 more minutes, and then I'm going to stop for a water break. That other camera in the back, you can kind of see my setup. I do have a today or tomorrow. I think it's coming tomorrow, some blackout curtains, although they're dark gray. It's interesting, certain items like that on Amazon, I assume it's a color. If it has like 12 colors, right? I assume that the ones that nobody's buying is the ones they put on sale, because it'll be like X price, and you're like, that's pretty good. And then you go, and you're like, well, I'd rather have the teal or wine, or you know, whatever, red, blue, green. You click on those and they're $10 more. So the what was it, dark gray, whatever, they were way cheaper. So they're like gray blackout curtains I'm going to add on the windows, just so that I can control the lighting. The bright sunlight in the morning is kind of nice for a workout, and being able to see the hummingbird was cool. Right now there's a robin out there hopping around in the grass, and that's great for the gaming, for the workout videos, for the workout streaming. But don't be naughty, Henry. Don't you pee on nothing in here, dude. You went out, buddy. Be a good boy. There you go. Good dog. Good dog, Henry. Good dog. You know, for the gaming streaming, it's nice to be able to control the lighting. Make it look a little bit better. And then I got a futon cover coming for that black futon. Gotta figure out what do you call it? Is it an arrangement? Layout. I need to arrange this room in such a layout. I got kind of an idea in my head. So the desk it's like a drafting table. I think it came from a school. So it's tall. It's not a sit-down desk height. It's basically a standing desk height, which I'm going to try to use it that way. But I also have, I don't know if you can see it in the camera. Nope, it's kind of out of both camera shots. It's like a tall stool that I could use if I really wanted to sit. Don't know how long I'd be able to sit on it. It's not exactly like a comfort office desk chair. But for now, I might change this all up later, especially if I move all my stuff into another larger room that I could use where everything would be in one room. But don't know that that's really the plan. The short-term plan is just to arrange this room where I can use the gaming PC, and I was thinking I would put the futon where I could sit on the futon and use the gaming controller for some games if I felt like doing that. But I gotta figure out how that would be. And then this, do I really need a separate setup for the workout? I mean, I don't. It was convenient to do when I first got the rowing machine set up. Anyways, just trying to figure out how I want this whole room set up. Essentially, this, for the short term, this room is my workout / streaming room. And my old desktop, which I'm keeping, can act as a streaming computer for all of it. It's going to take a lot of work to set it all up. The easiest way to get started is to just use the Epoch Cam on the phone. But I also I got another wide angle webcam. I think it'll work good in here. This primary camera in here that you see is just an old Logitech with standard angle. But I got a wide angle one that I think will be better for the corner, for the wall mount. It's up in the corner on the wall. I think it'll give a wider angle to the whole room. Oh, that's halfway. I need some water. All right, a bit of water. Dude, I gotta keep rowing. I don't have a way to hold you, buddy. I can't stop doing this, man. You gotta be my workout buddy. Even if that just means you sit and behave. Oh, good dog. Good dog. Good sit. Yeah, I don't know if my back is straight or what. Maybe it's just more sore today. I'm not sure. Yeah, we might just do 25 minutes today. Definitely, I'm going to avoid going to only 20. Unless something really seems off. But if something really seems off, then I should probably just stop. But for whatever reason, my lower back is... So, I think we're going to do 25 minutes. So that's another 7 or 8 minutes. I know this isn't a whole lot of working out, but... I feel pretty good about that I am keeping it up, consistently daily with Sundays off. Setting a schedule, is a good step, And goals need to be attainable. So I feel like I'm kind of rocking back and forth now. I don't know if it's because I'm tired or because my back is hurting. If you make goals, whether they're for something you don't normally do, like exercise, there's a ton of things, right? Almost everybody has some stuff in the back of their mind, like, that's something I ought to do, or I want to do. And you might go months or years before you ever try it. But when you do, if you make your goal too high, right, there's a ton of things out there about goal setting. And you want to make it attainable, not too easy, but it's a whole lot easier when you can get that feeling of accomplishment. A good example is like debt payoff. You listen to any of the people, financial people, when they talk about getting rid of debts. If you have, let's just say somebody has 4 or 5 debts, and one's small, like $1,000, and these are all relative numbers, obviously. You know, you have 1,000, a 2,000, a 5, 10, whatever. Some are significantly higher debts than the others. If you pay off the lowest one first, so there's 2 schools of thought. There's a whole interest rate. If you pay off the highest interest rate, that can be an advantage if you do the mathematics, the arithmetic. Hey! Let me see. All right, I'm tongue-tied. It makes me want to say the Jimin, but that's not what it says. T-H-I, Gem, E-N, Jim, Jimin, the Jimin. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Anyways, so I was talking about goals. Don't worry. Yeah. Reading, vocalizing words and written words can be a lot different. Anyways, thanks for stopping in. I was just rambling about things, which I often do because I'm sitting here on a rowing machine, trying to get past the time, listening to some happy EDM from Pretzel Rocks, trying to get some exercise in for the day. I normally do this exercise stuff in the mornings. And I say normally, I'm on week 4. I've never exercised regularly in my life, but the last 3 weeks and now 2 days of the 4th week, I've been able to motivate myself, or whatever you call it. I'm starting to feel like I'm developing, the habit. I don't remember what they say, how long you have to do something, 3 or 4 weeks or something like that. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting close to where if something happens and I can't do the workout, I'm going to be like, man, I'm going to feel like I let myself down, But the schedule I've set for myself is Monday through Saturday, which is probably a little aggressive, but so far it's been working out because I haven't been overdoing it. Nice to hear. Keep it going. Hey, I'm trying. Even there's something some people I've talked to in real life about me doing this, like, why would you do that? Why would you work out on the internet? You don't know anybody on the internet, blah, blah, blah. Somebody said the word accountability. It's just like a lot of people who go to a gym and work out. They might be able to work out just as easily or walk around their neighborhood, work out at home or whatever. But whether you're paying somebody or going to a community type class, when you got other people involved, there's an accountability factor. So I think it's just something in your brain, It's like you don't want to let somebody down or something. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist. It's also good for your condition. Yeah, for sure. I am feeling better. Even after only 3 weeks, I can start to tell during the day my back doesn't hurt as much. Yeah, motivation for sure. It's going pretty good. There have been some days where I haven't been able to do it right away in the morning, and I've still gotten down here and done it later in the day. It's really nice to just get up, walk my dogs, drink a protein shake, and come down here for 30 minutes and get this. It's a good way to start the day. And I usually go eat a regular breakfast and then do some house stuff, like I'll clean my kitchen or do some laundry. And then by that time, it's time to check in with work. I work from home, and so I'll go check up on emails and everything and make sure I don't have any new work tasks that I need to hop onto. Or if I do, then I get onto that. I start doing my work for the day. And then I take my dogs out every 2 or 3 hours, so by then, got some dog walks going on. Right now, Mr. Henry's taking a little nap there. Right about 25 minutes. The rowing machine mode cycle through and I'll look at it. Yep, 25, 22. I think I'll keep going. I'll go to 30 minutes. 30 minutes is kind of my new established baseline. I say that without any kind of basis for that, other than just whatever I feel like I can do. Yeah, I got my bots going. My bots, I stream The Sims 4 quite a bit, and it's a game that does not have any type of autosave. So if you watch any Sims 4 streamers, many of them have their bots set up to remind them to save their game. I played for months off stream and never had my game crash. And then after I started streaming The Sims 4, my computer blue screen, and then that's what that message right there is inspired by the computer blue screening. And then I had the game crash a week later. So it's helpful for the bot to remind to save the game. But it does not apply to the fitness videos. It's one thing I've noticed. A lot of the streaming stuff is it seems like the culture or legacy aspect, a lot of it seems to be, a lot of the technical stuff seems to be designed kind of for just one thing. In other words, my guess is that when Twitch first started, there was a lot of people who just streamed like one game. I don't know. I don't know whether that's the case or not. I don't know the history. But the whole idea of categories and changing them during your stream, if you change up, in other words, a lot of people seem to just stream one thing at a time, right? You're going on to stream for Fortnite for 3 hours or whatever. And for people that are kind of out of the box and stream 2 or 3 or 4 different kinds of content, the system's not necessarily set up. I mean, you can edit your stream info mid-stream. I've seen plenty of streamers do that if they change games. But if you're doing fitness and gaming and chatting, or IRL mobile stream, you end up in 4 boxes or 0 boxes, depending on how you look at it. Like that whole term variety streamers, whereas now it seems like, I mean, I shouldn't say now, like I act like I know what I'm talking about. I just barely started doing this. And I haven't watched Twitch either, so I'm just going off of, there's some streamers I watch that talk about kind of like the state of streaming, and also some YouTube channels that I watch that talk about the industry, air quotes, just because I'm interested in learning about the whole thing from a technology standpoint. We're at 29 and a half, so 30 seconds. We're gonna keep rowing for half a minute, and then I'll be ending this stream. I'll be back later today to play The Sims 4. That's assuming that I get my gaming PC completely built out. I had to downgrade my old computer. I had to pull the GPU out. And I threw in a pair of old 7790s, but they don't run The Sims 4 great. I think I probably could stream on there. If I need to, I will, or I'll try it, that is. I didn't try cranking down all the settings, so it might be okay. All right, that's 30 minutes. Woo! Fun, fun. Y'all have a great day out there in internet land. Yeah, Henry, are you glad I'm finished? All right, if I can stand up. Oh, ooh. Okay. Let's give Henry a cameo. Here, get your good side. Hello, internet. I'm a long-haired chihuahua. Have a good day. Alright, let's go turn off the stream, Henry. And get some breakfast. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Let's try that name one more time. The Jimin. The Jimin? I don't know if that's right. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. See y'all later. Stream ending.